Dakota Wood from the Heritage Foundation. Let me start with this idea of, if it wasn't Iran, who could it possibly be? I mean, what are the other possibilities out there in your mind as to who could have sent these drones to cause these problems?
Right. Well, the Houthis have executed something like 1,000 or 1,200 attacks on Saudi Arabia, various locations, airports, oil fields, etc. So it's technically possible that it could have been them. When you look at the location of this oil refinery, the distance from Yemen, I agree with the assessments that are coming out that there are very few entities, Iran being the chief one. Now, whether it came from Iran proper or southern Iraq, via Shia-backed militia groups, that remains to be announced by the White House. But all the evidence points to Iran in this case.
Is there anybody else who would have had the motivation? I mean, I would just point out that as the price of oil goes up, everybody in the region benefits. I mean, even the Saudis themselves, ironically, the price of oil goes up, it helps them. There are a lot of conspiracy theories about the idea that maybe the president was thinking about sitting down with, anyone from Iran at this upcoming meeting that we have here at the UN, and this would put that further away. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Is there anyone else it could be?
Well, if we were writing fiction and wanted to get into speculation and conspiracy theories,
I want to cover all the bases. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
I want to cover all the bases.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, you have to have proximity. You have to have a weapon. You have to have the ability to orchestrate a fairly sophisticated attack. And so you could speculate that somebody who acts as a spoiler to cause problems for the United States or Israel or Saudi Arabia. So, could it be Syria? Could it be Russia? Could it be China through some intermediaries? But I think all of those are so far, beyond the practical realm of what makes sense that we stuck with Iran in this case.
What did it mean to you when the president said it's not like it's an attack on us, it's an attack on Saudi Arabia, and he put some distance between us and what happened? What was your take on that?
Well, I mean, I think it's a great estimation of the situation, that if it was Iran that attacked Saudi Arabia, it would be inappropriate for the United States to act unilaterally to conduct military strikes against Iran. So in the issue of sovereignty, countries needing to see to their own security measures, Saudi Arabia has frontline equipment. They have people who are trained in American training pipelines and schools. So it's really up to them to decide whether their interests have been harmed, and they should take the lead in some kind of response to that. As an ally, we would provide support as requested by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Dakota Wood, Lieutenant Colonel Dakota Wood, pardon me. Thank you.
All right, let's go to the